everyone, Petalisbless here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I use this Vevor 15 by 15 heat press to make this lovely shower curtain that we have here. Now today's video is sponsored by Vevor. I'll be showcasing their 15 by 15 heat press, as you can see here. It came all assembled. All I had to do was put on this little knob at the bottom, like I'm showing you here. It was very easy. Just screw in the screws, one at each end. And there you go, that's all you had to do. So here is a closer look at the heat press. Like I said before, it's a 15 by 15. And it's not heavy. I was able to lift it, place it on my table, take it out the box. It wasn't heavy at all. Now here at the side, you have the on and off switch. And up here we have the buttons that we use for up and down temperature. Set your the time of how much long you want the machine to press, and everything all up here on the top. And this knob here is for if you want to do sublimation. So you could make it tighter, make it looser to how much pressure you need to apply to your sublimation. And here we go, open it up. That wasn't bad. And like I said, it's 15 by 15. It really wasn't bad to open. I thought it was going to be hard. It's not. Because I am a little intimidated by these kind of machines. But this is so far so good. And it comes with a little pad here. There's something white stuck to it. I'm not sure what it is. But it comes with a pad. A pressing pad, I assume. Now let's close it and see how it closes. Not bad. Not bad at all. And they also sent me this hat press. I didn't have any assembling to do with this machine. It came all together. And here it is opened up. And it too has a little foam mat over here. And this is the top part. I guess this is the pressing part. And it also has a gauge too. So if you're doing sublimation, you could loosen it, tighten it to how much pressure you want. And then you put it down. Oh, and this one is not bad. Not bad at all. And you could gauge it, like I said, with this knob. How much pressure you want to apply to your iron-on. And over here we have the on and off switch. And over here are all the functions for up and down, your heat, your temperature, how long you want it to press for. And you have this little red thing here, and you move it up and down, and once you place your hat onto this surface, it helps to stretch your hat to keep it in place. I'll show you more as we get to that part. So I'm going to be using some everyday iron-on, and my iron-on that I'm using, it says it has to be 330 degrees, and then the pressing time is 30 seconds. So that's what I'm going to set the machine for. And then we'll just wait for it to come up to temperature, and I will come back. Okay, I got this hat here off of Amazon. So we're just going to take the hat and place it onto the hat rest. And remember I told you this little red thing here? Make sure the hat goes inside of that. Position it on the little thing, and then it will help hold it firm and in place. So we have our sing that I got off of Cricut Design Space. She is strong. So we're just going to put some parchment paper over it. And then we're going to press it for the 30 seconds. Now I'm going fast. And there we go. And it is a cool peel. Just gonna let it cool off, which it's cool now. So we're just gonna peel back our thing, and look at that. Doesn't it look nice? She is strong, and it feels good on there too. So I have another hat, which is a black one. And we're cooling it off, and there we go. Don't let anyone rob you. Don't let anyone ruin your day. It's your day. Ruin it yourself. Isn't that so cute? I think they look lovely. Okay, so now I have the fabric shower curtain that I got from Walmart. And it is, I think, 100% polyester. So if you wanted to use sublimation on this one, you can. But I'm just going to use everyday iron-on. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure where I want my design to go. You could also use the little hooks, the little holes up top, to measure where you're going to place your design to. The width and the length. And just make little notes. And then I'm going to head on over to Cricut Design Space and get the images that I would like to do my shower curtain with. Okay, so now we are going to turn on our machine and I'm going to set the temperature. So I'm going to go up to 330. So bring it back down. And then we press OK. And it will bring us to the time that we want to press it for, which I want to press it for 30 seconds. And then we press OK. So we're just going to bring it up to temperature. And while we're waiting for it to reach the temperature, we are going to place our shower curtain onto the surface of our 15 by 15 heat press. I love this because it opens up so wide. So now it gives me the option to use a bigger piece of material for whatever I want to do, whether it's a bigger t-shirt or, you know, like this one I'm doing here. It's a shower curtain, but still be careful because it is heat up top. Don't touch the top plate when you're placing your items down. You still have to take precautions, or you could use heat gloves. So now I'm going to heat the surface just for a few seconds. Take out any moisture that's in there. And you have to hold the bottom handle when you're opening the machine. That's why that handle is there. So I'm just going to roll with some lint. Roll off the lint. You don't want any lint onto your iron-on. And then just straighten back out our shower curtain. So here's one of our images that I printed, and it's in gold glitter. So I'm just going to place it where I want it. Remember, be careful. I think I'll be getting some heat gloves to wear just to be on the safe side. I didn't burn myself, but I just want to be on the safe side. I think I'll be getting some heat gloves to use whenever I use these kinds of pressing machines. So now we're going to use some parchment paper and cover over top. And then we press it down and the machine will start counting. The machine beeps to let you know it's ready. Okay, so now it's at 0. Hold the bottom piece, open up the top piece, and there we go. So now I'm going to move it over a little bit, put the parchment paper again, and press down again. And our 30 seconds is up, so we open up the machine. And it is a warm peel, so just let it warm down a bit and then we peel it back. Doesn't that look lovely? Oh my gosh. It is just giving off a mega shine. I don't know if you could see it, but it looks so lovely. So now we're going to heat the other surface just for a few seconds. And then we're going to place down our next sheet. So I'm going right across the top with the gold glitter. Parchment paper, place it down, have it press, open it up, then we're going to move it over and press the other side, and just make sure your material is laid down flat before you close it to press. Let it cool a bit. And then we peel it back. So I'm going to continue doing all the way across the top, and then I'll come back with the next layer that I'll be putting down. And here we go. I'll be using the eyes next. Yes, I'm putting some eyes onto our shower curtain. So we put the parchment paper, put it down, and we're going to press for 30 seconds. And then we take it out and do the other side. Just make sure it's straightened out well. Press it again. Let it cool a bit, and then we take off the transfer paper, the carrier. Next we have some stars. Then we peel them away. Then we have Hello Gorgeous that we're going to press. And this is a metallic one, so I had to lower the temperature of the machine to, I think it was 220, because it doesn't need that much of heat. So I lowered the machine down, and now I am going to press it for 30 seconds. Let it cool, and then we peel it back. Gorgeous! Oh, I love it. Now we're going to press the hello. Same thing again, press it down. Lift it up, let it cool a bit. And then we just peel off the carrier sheet. There we go. So now I have 3 more stars to add to our shower curtain, so I will put them on and come back and show you the finished look. Alright everyone, here is the finished look. Doesn't it look absolutely beautiful? I love how it turned out. Thank you so much to Vevor for sponsoring their 15 by 15 heat press, so your girl was able to achieve this shower curtain that she saw on Amazon, and I wanted one, and I made my own and add my own added touch to it. I love it. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I remember I was intimidated by these larger heat press. No, it was so much easier to handle, and everything, it was not bad. Yeah, I am so glad that I got it, because it opens up so you have more of a surface to handle your material and all these things. I absolutely love it. It is so neat. So I'm going to leave a link below to Vevor, so you can add my discount code. Yes, I have a discount code for you guys, so you guys can go over, check them out, and get one of these heat press for yourself, and open a whole new world of possibilities of DIYs that you can achieve for yourself or for a loved one, or if you want to do a little business and sell some things. Hey, you have lots of space to do it. And don't forget the hat press that they sent me also. You can make lots of lovely, lovely hats with that. I like it. It was so easy to use, just like the 15 by 15 heat press. Yeah, this was so easy to use, you guys. Really, I'm going to leave the link below, and you guys go over and check it out like I said. And I'll be showing you more ideas that you can do with this heat press. All right, everyone, that's all your girls got for you today. So, remember, as always, to stay blessed from Petalisbless, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.